Morning. Just thought I'd put another little video together just to go over a few things. You have to forgive me, I'm driving. I didn't have an opportunity to stop. But we've got some pretty heavy spraying here in Michigan today. Today being September 13th. And I just wanted to put some more information out, and kind of sort of go over the idea that, as we gain more information and understanding and knowledge of, what they're doing with the chemtrails and the spraying, we find out more and more regarding what is happening, the purpose behind it, and some of the information that I'm getting is, a lot of these chemtrails contain nano devices, like nano RFID chips, which, if you're familiar with RFID chips, they're the same little chips that they put in your credit cards, but these are nano versions that are ingested into the system, and these are not only do they transmit, but they can also receive. So the transmission of information, of course, like in your credit card, is collected in a database, and it's collected into something that's called Jade Helm, which it's Jade Helm 2, and the acronym for Jade Helm, or Jade, I just learned it. I can't remember what the acronym is for, but it's the Jade portion is actually an artificial intelligence, and it's a sort of an information gathering mechanism. And the RFID chip, it transmits and it receives. And so this Jade Helm, or this Jade Helm 2, which I had done some research about, is the artificial intelligence, and it's designed to make battlefield decisions instantly without having to go through sort of chain of authority or chain of command. So it eliminates the human element in the decision-making process. So the chemtrails, or what the CIA calls the stratospheric aerosol injections, when you start to do the research and you start to get into this stuff, you'll learn more and more that everything that they do is multifold. There's several different aspects or layers or reasons for what they do, and the spraying that they're doing, containing these nano RFID chips that are ingested, are activated, or they send the information right to the Jade Helm computer, and these RFID chips, in conjunction with the other heavy metals that are in the aerosols, it propagates the low frequency vibrations. And as you begin to go further into it, you'll find that we are not on this planet alone. We are not here as the sole conscious entities. And these other entities are, some people call them extra dimensional, some call them extraterrestrial, some call them alien, but even those terms all have different definitions. And the extra dimensional entities operate they feed off of the low vibrational energy. And the low vibrational energy, there's a Japanese scientist who, what he does is he takes water and he transmits sound through the water. Well, the water has a frequency retention that captures the vibrational energy or the frequency energy. And so what he does is he exposes this water to certain frequencies, and then he's got microscopic photographic equipment that will take pictures, and he's able to photograph the water while it's freezing and the crystalline formations. And what he's discovered is that depending on which type of frequency, whether it be, classical music, music for healing, heavy metal music, they all will resonate with a different, they'll form different crystals. And so the idea is that the water retains the information, the frequency, the vibrational frequency information. And so what we're looking at is these entities that are operating on these low vibrational frequencies, they feed off of it. And when you look at just the animosity or the things that are happening on the planet now, they all create the low vibrational frequency energy which these entities feed off of. And the chemtrails are part of it. So the chemtrails and the heavy metals in the chemtrails, the lithium that they're putting in the chemtrails, and these Gwen towers, they all work in conjunction to maintain the low vibrational frequencies that offer the sustenance. So I'm bringing this up because the opportunity that we have because of the information that is available, which I would request that anyone and everyone who stumbles across these videos, I would request that you do sort of your own research into what's going on, and then once you gather your information, starting a YouTube channel is nothing. Posting videos to YouTube is nothing. Get the information out. Other people who are maybe not as knowledgeable or even unaware of some of the things that are happening, because what we can do is these entities that are feeding off of this low vibration frequency, they can't survive in a high vibrational frequency. And that frequency comes from what we would label it as like a love energy, kindness, giving and sharing. Those are all the high frequency vibrations, and these entities can't survive off of that. And these entities are the ones that have been propagating the war for millennia. That's why this planet is forever and constantly at war. And the entities in control are, behind the scenes, they're the level above the Illuminati. and they're the ones controlling the Illuminati. And so I mentioned the Gwen Towers and the Chemtrails and Project Bluebeam and these low vibrational entities, the Archons, because if people, if people start to do some of the research for themselves, then each of us, because we all operate and we all are made up of a vibrational frequency, and we all operate at different frequencies, which means that and it's been proven, and it's also been proven that our DNA acts as sort of an antenna. And so the nano RFID chips and the Jade Helm and the Gwen Towers, all those are operating on a vibrational frequency to affect the moods, the thoughts of people on the planet. And so if we start to understand this, then we can start to combat it, because we should have the opportunity to be able to explore our own makeup and creation without the subversion of these other entities that feed off of our emotions. So if you do the research yourself, and then like I say, each one of us is operating on a different vibrational frequency, which means each of us is going to receive different information from the universal internet. And so people out there might get a different insight than what I'm getting. And if you can offer that information out there, well, then it provides an opportunity for people to investigate. And then when that person investigates, they might receive, an epiphany that they can share. And it just snowballs. And, I honestly, I believe that we're at a point in time that, it's crucial. There's a paradigm shift, an awakening, a truth vibration, which, what's true because it resonates with you. And whatever resonates with you personally, is a truth. I mean, so if people are out there doing the research and then posting the information, or making a quick video and posting it out there as to what they found and what resonates as truth with them, because that's what we're looking at right now, is a low vibrational frequency that is affecting all of us. And that's what's making everybody so pissed off. All the time, every day, everybody's pissed off at everybody. It's because we're being programmed to be that way. Something else I wanted to mention is there's something that you can create, you can make, and it's called Organite. Now, I've just been introduced to this myself, so I haven't had the opportunity to make it, but it's called Organite, and from what I understand, it's a very effective way to fight the chemtrails. And so if we can all get together and we can all research and we can all pass the information along, then it's going to better all of us in the end, and our children. So, all right. So, I'm sure there's more to follow. As I learn more, obviously I'm going to mature in the information, and my opinions will probably change. And, as I garner more truths and more enlightenment, I'm happy to try to pass it along. So if you find anything out, post it, and let's fight this fight together. And I thank you for your time.